You are listening to the Car Pro Insider, episode 12, where in this episode, you're going to get a quick tip that's going to help you build trust with your customers and also make you stand out from the other guy up the street. Let's do it. Hey, what's up? I'm Robert Wiseman, and I have helped car sales professionals from around the world sell more cars by building their personal brands, attracting high-quality car buyers, and becoming the go-to car guy or gal in their marketplace. So what does it take to become the car sales professional that people are lining up to do business with? This is the Car Pro Insider. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Car Pro Insider podcast. I am your host, Robert Wiseman, and this is the podcast for automotive sales professionals who are looking for proven strategies outside of the box, and cutting edge ideas, and the latest and greatest resources that are going to help you up your game in automotive sales and reach that true earning potential that you know and I know you have in you. Again, welcome. This is episode number 12. And if you're listening to this when this dropped, right, like right now, like live, it's Monday and it's 4th of July here. If you're living in the United States, happy Independence Day. If you're working today, hope you make lots of money. If you're off today, I hope you make lots of memories. If you're listening to this and it's not even July of 2016 or even close, whenever, what's up? I'm so glad you're here. If it's your first time here, thank you for checking this out. We try to make this short and sweet, to the point, give you something good to help you through your week in the automotive sales industry. This week is no different. We're going to jump into a quick tip that's going to help you build trust with your clients, with your prospects, which we know trust leads to deals, right? Leads to relationships, which leads to deals, correct? And also it's something to make you stand out from the guy up the block, from another salesperson. And what this is, it's using customer references. Now, this is different than testimonials. This is customer references. And this episode, we're going to jump into that real quick, and something you can start putting in action and watch. You see results and watch how it wows your prospects. All right, so let's get into that. All right, so what I mean by a customer reference. All right, I started sitting back one time when I was where you are right now, in the showroom, pounding the blacktops every day, making things happen, right? Trying to get in front of as many qualified car shoppers in my marketplace as possible, right? Just like you. And I started thinking of it as like, I am almost like applying for a job. I want my job to be handling your automotive needs. It started to become like I was applying for them to hire me, to be their automotive broker, right? To be their go-to. So I started putting that into some of my marketing and some of my branding. And one thing I did was customer references. Now, using testimonials, things like that is nothing new. Now, we do use a little testimonial within using the customer references, but that's not, it's accomplishing something different. Now, I had a personal brochure created, almost like a little booklet, not like a regular 8x11 like trifold thing. There'll be pictures of this at robertwiseman.com/12. And also in an upcoming episode, I'm going to dive into the salesperson's brochure, what that looks like, what that should contain. But anyway, one page that I did on mine, this is the first place that I use these, and I'm going to explain to you what they were I had a page on this, in this booklet. It said customer references across the top. Then it had a short couple sentences telling them about how I wanted to be the guy to handle all the automotive needs, a little bit of, the blah, blah, blah like that. And then I went into like below, you will see a list of individuals from, your neighbors, other people from the community, just like you, that have done business with me. Their contact information is there as well. Feel free to reach out to them and ask them basically what it's, is it worth it to work with Robert Wiseman? Now, let me go through this. Now, you can use a testimonial that you already have a video of, or that somebody already gave you on DealerRate or wrote for you on Google reviews, anywhere, right? And reach out to that individual. It doesn't have to be somebody new. Reach out to that individual and ask them if they could list you as a reference. Somebody that you have a good relationship with, a good customer. Even if they haven't left you a review, get a couple sentences from them. And this is a couple sentences from them, and let them know if anybody would they be okay with you providing their information for anybody that wants to work with me that might help them, because I know that my services are right for them as you do, because this is somebody that's obviously ecstatic and hype about you, right? You're not going to go to someone that didn't like you. And you go to these people and ask if they would be open to do that. If you present this to them the right way and ask them the right way, they're going to be flattered, right? And they're going to want to do this for you. Now, here's where it gets good. Then you just need a couple sentences from them of a short testimonial. It doesn't have to be a long one, just a few sentences. Again, if they've already given it to you via video or on Google Reviews, wherever, just edit it, take a couple sentences out of it, right? Transcribe it from a video yourself, just a few sentences and key points, put it together, even let them look at it, make sure they're okay with it. And then you list their name, their email, and their phone number, and then underneath have these few sentences of what they say. I did that with 5 customers, right? 5. And I started with having it again inside this brochure that I gave in lieu of business cards to individuals. And I would also mail these out to prospects as well, these brochures. Now, this is one thing that when I would talk to somebody or even send them these references via emails to leads I was trying to get in and whatnot, telling that you could have a page of this even on your website if you have it. And just the fact that you're like, hey, listen, I really want to earn your business, but listen, I can understand, you want to be careful. You want to make sure you make the right decision. I can assure you that I have those same interests in mind. As a matter of fact, take a look at these references here. These are individuals just like you from the same community that have done business with me. Feel free to ask them anything about their experience, about after their purchase, about how I was taking care of them, etc., right? Dude, listen. First off, the reason why I know nobody else is doing this is because, listen, nobody else is really doing this. So that was a number one thing that I knew to do it. Boom. Nobody else is doing this. I'm doing it. That's simple. It's all about doing what the next guy isn't. Next, when I was doing it, the customers were telling me, wow, I've never seen that. A salesperson, automotive salesperson has never offered me this. Right? Now, here's the best part. I said it to everybody. I sent this, in emails to individuals, everybody I gave the brochure to, mailed it to, etc., telling them this. And listen, these people that I used as references, they rarely ever got calls and emails. The simple fact, though, that I give the prospect that option automatically makes me look more professional, more confident in my services, and very different. And different is what sells, because nobody else is offering them this, and it's very, very professional. People are showing them testimonials and things like that, but how much more powerful is this? This is really leveraging a testimonial. This is taking a small testimonial, but then the person's name, email, and phone number, so you can call them and say, yo, what's it like buying from Robert Wiseman, right? Come on, man. Nobody's doing that. That's a great idea. You're probably not doing that. If you're not, get started on this. It's easy. Take down 5 of your favorite customers, people that you know. Even if they're your friend, it's all right, because it's still they're still going to give them genuine feedback, right? And let them know, listen, you don't need to butter me up or do the selling for me. Just be honest. I'm a professional salesperson. Leave the selling to me. You just be honest and answer their questions 100% as honest as possible, because I'm not going to ask you to lie. I don't want them to lie. Tell them, I don't want you to lie for me. All right? I want you to be 100% authentic. Answer the questions exactly the way they ask them to you. And boom, that's all you got to do. Listen, that will build trust in the client. The client will trust you more. It's going to start really putting that relationship together. It makes you different. Shows that you're creative, that you're different, that you're committed. You're probably not a fly-by-night guy, right? Going to be at the next dealership down the block when you're telling them after you're telling them you're going to take care of them, you're here for this, that, and that, etc. Again, they rarely ever even call these references. Some do. Now, don't get me wrong, they got it, but They've never seen it before, and they're going to take your word for it from that point on. They're going to be mesmerized. So put your references together, 5 of them: name, phone number, email, a few sentences from them in testimonial form underneath it. The brochure, put them in the brochure if you have a brochure. If you're looking to make one, don't worry. Future episode, really upcoming episode, I'm going to dive into that because that wows your people like no other, and it's very cheap to do. You can print these out on a nice letterhead type thing and hand them out like in a folder. Even that'd be cool for people that, you know, even the best closers can't put every deal together every time in person, right? But send them with that. Be like, here, if you're on the fence about me or anything, boom, call these people up. They're going to tell you. Ask them any questions they want. I know they're going to tell you that I'm the right guy for the job. And I change their whole perception on what shopping for a car and maintaining your car and owning a vehicle ownership really meant. Change the game. All right. So that's it for this episode. Listen, get in there, crank those out, put them together, put them on your website, create even just a PDF with it that you can email and make it a little bit designed, have a nice letterhead or something on it, and have that and attach it to emails, attach it to your Facebook page if you want, wherever. All right. So customer references. Listen, I'm out. It's the 4th of July. I still wanted to get this to you today. If you're listening to this when it drops, again, if you're living in the States, you're American anywhere, you celebrate it. Happy Independence Day. Thank you so much for listening. Check out the details. I'll show you a couple pictures of mine at Robert Watt, my brochure, where you'll see the references and how I have them structured to give you more of a visual for this. That's at Robert Wiseman, WIESMAN.com/12. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week of sales.